You know, recently I've been waking up early, and out of all the days for me to wake up slightly later than usual, of course it's today, the day where the Lego Harry Potter rumors finally come out. I'm very excited. I have not read through Promobricks' article at all. The only reason I know that this came out is because it's the first thing I saw on Instagram, and I got a message saying that Azkaban fans are eating well. So let's have a look, guys. I'm so excited. Welcome back to News from My Bed. I did have to get dressed up for the occasion, so I quickly jumped out of bed and put my robe on. So contrary to what I was originally thinking, Promobricks is saying that this sort of main wave is still coming out in June. I was thinking that it was going to be more of like a July or August type of wave, purely because like our winter sets came out in March and, you know, still haven't technically released. And Promobricks are also saying that it is going to be based primarily off The Prisoner of Azkaban, Goblet of Fire, and Order of the Phoenix. So it's sort of reminiscent of 2019, which you know what that means, everyone. No Deathly Hallows. Oh dear, not again.
Deathly Hallows, got to destroy a Hogwarts.
Next year? Next year, please? So first up on the list is said 76400, and that says it's going to be a Hogwarts carriage with Thestrals. So this is set around the 5th year where, you know, Harry encounters Thestrals for the first time. Go figure. Chances are this is gonna have like the same Thestral and like wing pieces that were released in 2018. I can't see them redoing that again. I mean, especially with the parts number being 121 pieces and only having 2 figures, you know, it makes sense to have like quite a large mold like that. The only figures are gonna be Harry and Luna. It says it includes a carriage, a Thestral, as well as a small tree with mushrooms, as well as a special highlight. There is a Thestral fall for the very first time. Oh, that's cool. Would I prefer to Deathly Hallows 10? Of course I would, but that's still cool. I like the sound of that. I mean, it's giving me like very much like the typical Forbidden Forest cheap set vibes. Like, is anyone else feeling that way? I mean, I'm not overly like jumping out of the window for this set. It's going to cost $20 I imagine, because it's going to be 20 euros. Look, it's cool. I'm glad we're getting the Thestrals again, but like, it's kind of boring. Oh, now this is exciting. Set 76401 Hogwarts Serious Rescue. I mean, instantly I'm getting like original Sirius Black Escape vibes. This should be really good. Okay, so as I'm sort of thinking, like just based off the set's concept, Promobricks has written that the new set is an expansion of the modular Hogwarts system, which, you know, go figure. Like I expect nothing less. The set is 24 knobs wide. That's supposed to be studs. I love Google Translate. And consists of the Dark Tower and 2 arches of the inner courtyard. The fountain scene after Sirius is rescued is also included in the set. Oh, that's pretty nice. So it's like somewhat getting like the clock tower courtyard. That will go really nicely with the hospital wing set, and even just like the clock tower like 2019 set. I think that would look really cool. It says as well that Sirius is included, Harry, Hermione, and Ginny. Why is Ginny in this set? What is that about? I doubt it's Ginny. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be like just like a random like ginger student, because why is Ginny in this set? That doesn't make any sense besides them just wanting like another female character. I'm okay. Oh, and of course Buckbeak, which like expected if it's gonna be like Sirius Black's Escape. This is pretty sick. Like, this is a remake that we like haven't gotten in a while. Pretty excited. It's going to contain 345 parts and cost $50 and 50 euros. I assume that they're going to be the same. Look, I'm excited to see how like the Hogwarts castle build is. It'll be interesting to have sort of like pieces with other layers. I imagine as well there's going to be like some of those like one sections to combine, which I feel like we sort of needed more of out of the Hogwarts castle pieces. So that's really good to hear. I'm excited for that. Buckbeak as well returning is pretty good, but then again, anyone who bought Hagrid's Hut as an investment set, yeah, that's probably not gonna hold up as well now. I also imagine that the Harry and Hermione minifigures are probably going to be the same from the hospital wing. And I also doubt that Sirius Black is gonna be new. So I feel like this is more of just a, you like the scene, you want Hogwarts castles, whatever Ginny, or just, I'm just gonna call them a random ginger. It doesn't make sense that Ginny's in this set. I'm confused, but otherwise, unless she's got like an exclusive print or something, you're probably not gonna care about her. It's interesting though that there's not any Dementors. Like, swap Ginny out with a Dementor and I feel like you've got a solid set here. Again, I'm not jumping at the idea of this purely because like I don't feel like there's anything gonna be like too interesting or exciting, but I love The Prisoner of Azkaban. We know that's my favorite movie, so I'm keen to see what this is, but it's definitely not at the top of my radar. However, I looked down at what the next set is and we've got 76402 Dumbledore's Office. This should be an amazing modular piece. Let's see what Promobricks has to say. Oh, this should be good. So it said that this is a corner set which allows us to continue building at a 90-degree angle. There are 2 sections at 45-degree angles that branch off from the middle part of the set. So this sounds very much like sort of like the original Dumbledore's Tower where like pieces were like bent off. It's a large tower and is 16 studs wide. That's good. I'm glad to see that like there are some angles and some depth happening, because if you just stuck all the Hogwarts pieces in one line, you just get like the Great Wall of Hogwarts and it looks quite awkward. Now Promobricks says that this set includes Dumbledore, McGonagall, Snape, as well as Filch, which I'm glad that he's back, as well as Mrs. Norris, Harry, and Cho. Filch, I'm interested to see if he's gonna be the same one as the Whomping Willow set or be a different version. I'm really hoping the different version, mainly because the hair just looked really awkward to me. I wouldn't mind if the print's the same, but can we get like a new hairpiece? Because like it looked bad. It looked like he was going to court, honestly. And Mrs. Norris, I'm excited. Like, will it be a different recoloring? Will it be a different mold altogether? Why are we getting Mrs. Norris and not Crookshanks? Is anyone else asking these tough questions this morning in the news? This is probably going to be based off Order of the Phoenix. But then I don't recall McGonagall and Snape being in that scene where like Cho gets in trouble. Like that was just like Umbridge. But then in that case, like why is Snape? I mean, technically Snape was in there. I don't know. I'm trying to remember this scene right now because I'm just like stumped. Let's take it as Order of the Phoenix, because I mean, if all of these sets are from the later movies, it makes more sense. Oh my gosh. The next set 76403, Ministry of Magic. You're kidding me. Okay, well at least we're getting something that we wanted. Like, it's not Deathly Hallows, it's not Gringotts, but the Ministry is a really good start. Now this is supposed to be the largest set, which I'm very excited for. And of course, this is the first time we've ever gotten it. So like, I'm really glad that it is like the largest set. It says that it mainly consists of the large window fronts of the offices, which the employees do their work, which I'm not surprised about. My like sort of imagination really wanted like those buildings, like you sort of see in like the Lego games and all of that. So that doesn't surprise me. It says the background is between 4 and 6 studs deep and can be played from behind. Okay, so it's like a dollhouse sort of thing, which is good, but I'm interested to see what interiors there are. I would love to get Umbridge's office as an interior, but I sort of doubt it. Also, like the minister's office would be pretty cool. It says that there are a total of 6 offices, each about 10 studs wide and can probably be stacked on top of each other. I'm interested to see if this is like modular system or more of like what Hogsmeade was last year, where it's like sort of reminiscent of sort of like the old style, which would be kind of cool. Now, Promobricks are also saying that there is a bridge that can be used to build an archway between the 2 offices, which is really cool. And there's another small section that could represent the Hall of Prophecies, but they don't sound too sure sort of in that sentence. And there's also a fountain with the gold minifigure. There you go, you get the fountain. I doubt that that's going to be built up of like minifigure heads. I feel like that's a tiny bit dark for Lego, but we're interested to see how that's really built up. And as for the characters, we get Harry, Ron, Hermione, Umbridge, hopefully in a new outfit, Arthur Weasley, hopefully in a new outfit, Lucius Malfoy, hopefully not the one from Diagon Alley, he sucked. 2 Dementors, and they say another figure that could be Fenrir Greyback. I doubt that. This is sounding very sort of mixed up, to be completely honest. I was gonna say like end Department of Mysteries thing, but then if like Arthur Weasley's there, that's screaming like Harry's going to court. Same with like Umbridge. But then if Ron and Hermione there, that's screaming Department of Mysteries. I imagine the last figure's gonna be Cornelius Fudge. I don't see why it would be Fenrir Greyback. Like, he doesn't really fit in with the Order of Phoenix. Like, that's a Half-Blood Prince thing. I feel like Promobricks has just gotten slightly confused, probably. I don't know for sure. I mean, Cornelius Fudge makes sense. Again, we got him in Hagrid's hut. He's also, you know, the Minister of Magic, and this is the Ministry of Magic. So I feel like that makes sense. But anyway, this is supposed to have 990 parts. We've got 9 figures and $100 US/100 euros. This sounds good. I think this is going to be the most anticipated one, probably so far, at least. Next up, we have the Advent Calendar. There's no news on it, but it exists and it has 334 parts, 35 euros, and set 76404. Moving on. D2C set 76405, 470 pieces, No parts are known, no figures are known, no details are known. Moving on. Set 76406, the Hungarian Hotel. Is this the buildable creature from this year? It is the buildable creature from this year. I mean, I definitely know that there is one. I mean, look at what happened the last 2 years. But I'm interested to hear that it's the Hungarian Hotel. I was really going for Buckbeak. Ooh, they're also saying that like Charlie Weasley could be possible. Oh, that would be sick. Because they don't know who the included minifigure is. I mean, Charlie makes sense, but also you've got to keep in mind as well that Lego has a license from Warner Brothers, which means they do things from like whoever's in the movies, and Charlie never appeared in the movie. So I also wouldn't be surprised if it's Harry in his Goblet of Fire outfit. I'm leaning more towards that than Charlie Weasley, unfortunately, purely because of like the licensing agreement that they have. But this is exciting. I just hope it's really good. I just hope I can detach it from whatever stand it's on and actually use it. And like, I think I'll definitely keep this one on display. I broke down Hedwig and I broke down Fawkes. I think I'll keep this guy up if he actually exists. I'm very excited. It's got 671 pieces and will be €50/$50 US. Oh, I changed my mind. This is the set I'm most excited for. It's at 76407, the Shrieking Shacky. Oh, hooray. Oh dear. Oh dear. I've done my waiting. 18 years of it. Waiting for this remake. Oh, great. Okay, they've got no information for me though. That sucks. Besides the fact that it's going to cost €90 and have 777 pieces. Woo! Look, predictions right now. Sirius Black going to be the same Sirius Black from that Sirius Black Escape set. Lupin, hopefully, probably the same one from the train. Hopefully with a werewolf variant, that would be great. Harry, Ron, Hermione, all from the hospital wing. Maybe Snape and maybe Peter Pettigrew. And that's also what Promobricks is saying. I mean, it makes sense. Maybe if we're going to have less figures at that price point, you'd probably kick out Snape and you'd keep Peter Pettigrew. You'd have the little Scabbers piece as well. I'm very excited for this set. This is the top of my list. I really wanted the Shrieking Shack. I want the original so badly as well. Like that's one of like the top like Harry Potter retired sets that I want. This is exciting. This is gonna be great. I love this scene. And for anyone who didn't know, I was also in a stop motion years ago about the Marauders and about this scene. If anyone hasn't seen it, check out Geotos 13 while we're here. But I'm excited. This should be great. I would love for them to use those like newspaper pieces that were in like the Stranger Things set. I think that would be really cool. I hope that this is tall. I hope that this is like a dollhouse type of thing. I mean, looking at the price, if they can do the Burrow for around about the same price and have it look that good, then again, there are less parts in this, so it makes me worried. I'm hoping that that's because there's maybe a new Grim mold or a new werewolf mold, but we'll have to see. But if they can do the clock tower, if they can do the Great Hall, if they can do the Burrow, all at a similar price point, my expectations are high. I think that this could be an absolute winner. And lastly, there is 76408, which there's no information on besides the price of €120. So those are all of the rumors for Harry Potter. I mean, look, am I disappointed it's not Chamber of Secrets, Deathly Hallows? Of course I am. Are you disappointed that it's not Deathly Hallows? Look, from what we're getting, by the sounds of things, it's going to be a really good year. It sounds a lot more promising than it did last year, which I'm really excited for. I'm excited at the potential. I'm really happy with the choices. I'm really shocked that there's not a Durmstrang ship. Really shocked. Did I buy that set for nothing now? Not really. I mean, look, my plan was to buy it because then if they don't remake it, I've still got the Durmstrang ship. Should I have bought the Shrieking Shack instead? Maybe. I might go through Bricklink and see if I can find any like used sets of the rest of the remake so I can do comparisons and things like that, but I'm super excited. I'm shocked that it's going to be June. It's going to be a very expensive wave because don't forget as well, the D2C is probably going to come out in August or September. That's going to be a big one and it's going to make us all cry probably. Like they all do, or is that just me? I don't know. I'm really excited for this list. I might try and do a live stream later as well talking about it, but if I don't, or if that's already passed, I hope you enjoyed listening to all of my thoughts and all of this news and information. Please let me know how excited you are, because I'm very happy. This is a great thing to wake up to in the morning, besides the fact that I failed my job as being speedy because I was asleep. just Australian things. But if you guys enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. Let me know all of your thoughts about the wave in the comments down below. I want to hear everything. I want to read through everything. This is going to be great. And please as well, consider subscribing to my channel. And until next time, guys, I'll see you later.